Welcome to a somewhat different series of Unconventional. This time around, we are at GRIMMFEST with an online interview special. GRIMMFEST is an annual horror film festival based in Manchester showing some of the scariest movies and horrific short films of this year. Is it safe to come out yet? Over to you, Kieran.
Thanks, Fran. Hello everyone, Kieran here again, and this time I am joined by Polish actress MARTA, the star of I Am REN, a film about a woman who discovers that she is in fact a malfunctioning android. Let's jump into it. How are you?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm well, I'm Kieran. Lovely to meet you.
I'm Marta. Just please forgive me for my English, of course.
It's a lot better than my Polish.
Oh, yeah.
So the first question is, what were your thoughts when you first read the script?
I read the script and I thought, oh my God, it's exciting and fascinating, the story that Piotr wrote. And it's something new. I've never been reading something like this. So it's a story about woman and android at the same time. And I really love the script. And first he sent me the book because he wrote the book, which is I think on Amazon still. And it's called Panaceum, because first the title of the movie was Panaceum, and it was in English, and it was really great. So, but of course, I said to myself, "Oh my God, how to play Android? It's how to do it." I mean, what I saw many films, many movies about robots. And there is certain way to play it and to talk about it, but most of all, I really loved that story about Android works for another story. It's not typical sci-fi. So that was interesting for me, because the script had already many levels that I felt. So my intuition was like, oh my God, it's really something interesting, and I wanted to talk with Piotr and as soon as possible to talk about it. So that was my first impression.
And you said yourself, one of the first questions you asked yourself was, how do I play an android? And this android, it's not your sort of Terminator, very stiff robotic type one, is it? It's a very human-like android. So what steps did you take in order to play the android?
Yes, as you said, I really wanted, and we talk about it with the director, with Piotr, a lot. We wanted to create an android that is very human, and we asked ourselves, what's the difference between what's new in this android, Ren, and he said, I think it's a robot, it's android that feels more than normal human being, and it's android that it's fulfilled with feelings, and it's so there's so much feelings in her that she can't stand it, and there is an error in her. So that was first step of thinking about her, not as exactly like about a machine, but of course we had some moments in this movie, and we tried it before during rehearsals, that sometimes she's like a robot. I mean, she's very mechanical. I was thinking and working on her step, way of moving, way of looking, not blinking, for example. I asked myself what it means to be an android. What can I do or what not? Or is it very modern and very, how to say, future android, that it's not, very robotic. And it helped me a lot not to think about another theme of these movies, about schizophrenia, about the illness. So I really, how to say, I was holding all the time to this android, because it helped me not to play, not to think about the illness or about another things that she's my character, that she's going through, and which is sometimes very hard. Yes.
And what were your thoughts on the themes of mental health throughout the film?
I have one person in my family that was suffering from the mental disease. So I touched the theme a little bit when I was younger, and I really didn't want to judge this person. I mean, through the character, I really wanted to understand what these people are suffering from, and because very often when we hear that someone is sick or he has schizophrenia or another mental diseases, we think, oh my God, she or he is crazy, so I don't want to touch him. I don't want to be very close to him because it can affect me or whatever. But so these people are really suffering a lot of being not only sick but of being rejected or being alone. So we wanted with Piotr, and I wanted to really approach to this theme quite gently, and to sympathize and to really go deep into her inner life things, thoughts, and to understand and to take this. And I want to tell you one story, because when we had one, I think it was after premiere, one show during the Warsaw Film Festival, and we had a Q&A. There was one girl, she was young, like 21 years old, and she asked the question. She told during this Q&A that, listen, I'm suffering from schizophrenia or from the childhood, and I saw many movies that was about it, and I always was very angry because that was not it what I really I'm going through, or what I feel. And this is first movie that really, I think, was very close to what I live, what really every day, what is my everyday, what I experience. So it was really, really great that she told us, because she was like, oh my God, that's great, because it's about her, and she told us that it's true, that it's really very close to her, and she was very thankful and to us. So yeah.
I mean, that's about as good a review as you're going to get. You know, when someone who's actually dealing with it comes and tells you that they related to the character, that's a fantastic review to get.
Yes.
Amazing. So my final question for you today is, are there any dream roles out there that you'd really love to go and play? Now that you've done this one, either it could be, you know, maybe a Polish version of something that you've seen from America, or maybe it's a favorite book of yours that you'd like to see on the big screen. What role would you really love to play?
I really love to play, and I had no chance to do it right now, but I think I'm really ready for it. Really a queen, or you know, somebody is powerful, but it doesn't have to be classical like Shakespeare. I of course did it in the theater, but for example, Game of Thrones or something like this, you know, costumes, fantasy. I really love to do it. So this is one of my dream, but yes, costumes full of people on the set and something like this. And yes, this is my dream right now. But but what else? I really love you know, this Fleabag TV series. That you know it? Do you know it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so of course, and this kind of comedy or drama comedy, it's really great, I think, and something like this that is contemporary. But my dream is to play in a big, you know, movie or TV series like Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, Netflix is doing pretty well with the Witcher series, and that's originally from Poland. So it'd be great if they could get some Polish actors in that.
Yes, it could be great. Yes, I'm wearing English like right now and looking for the agent. Maybe in Great Britain. No, you never know. It's the world is so small right now. So.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the next time I see you, it's going to be sat on a throne.
Thank you.
Nice crown on your head. Well, thank you very much for speaking with us today, and I hope you have a really good time at GRIMMFEST. Well, at your house at GRIMMFEST, and that the film does really well. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the film to the audience before we finish?
Yeah, I'm very grateful that we are the part of Grimm Festival, and I hope you enjoy the movie. And please tell people that that there is such a movie from Poland. But just, you know, thank you very much for the interview, and all the best for you.
All right, have a great day.
Okay, you too. Thank you very much. Bye bye.